So you telling me you're not man enough to lead a woman that's your age?
You can't. Where
You
can I
said
lead a
what?
woman that's already
My
got her
thing
shit
is
together? You
this. My
can't lead
thing
her
is
nowhere.
this.
By the time you get my age and you want me to date your 40-year-old scarred ass after 50 niggas and scarred you. No, you tripping.
And you want a 23-year-old young woman to date you, your old scarred
And
ass,
you not
correct?
scarred.
Are
Me and
you
y'all.
married?
No,
Do
that's
you
how
have
you're
a do,
answering
The
the
simple
question.
question is, I don't have nobody, okay? But guess what? Let me give you some game because y'all laughing, but I'm finna Uno reverse on y'all goofball ass. Check this out, right? I can marry somebody tomorrow. Can you marry somebody tomorrow?
I wouldn't.
You
Even
can't.
if the opposite.
We're not
So,
exercising the
Okay?
same
so
option. You think we not
w-
because we don't have the
You
option?
don't. Because if you did, you would be married.
even
It's
if
over
a
with.
man,
Why do
I
you
wouldn't
think?
just
There
Why do
marry a
you
are a
man.
think that?
plethora of women in my
Hold on.
lineup that would love to be my wife. All I
And
got to
why
do is
you
say the
not
word.
marrying them though?
Do you have
Why?
that?
Why you not
Why you
marrying
not
them?
marrying them?
Do you have that?
What's up, YouTube? JayBReacts back in with another video. Now today we got my boy Macmaal, and he's on a podcast with two women. The one thing I could say that I actually learned from this debate was these two women delusional as hell. Now the conversation starts off between them talking about Scottie Pippen getting with the 23-year-old woman and Scottie being 60 years old. And you already know where that conversation is going to lead to. Shame, shame, and more shame towards the man. And after a while, the conversation blew up. Macmaal went off on both of them. But this debate was definitely interesting and entertaining. But I'm gonna let y'all be the judge of that. Make sure y'all like the video, hype the video, comment below. And without further ado, let's dive into the content.
Okay, so we basically was talking about how Scottie Pippen's 60 years old and he dating a 23-year-old, right? Okay, so basically what I want y'all to understand that we value two different things from a man and a female. Okay, so y'all value resources and security. This is why y'all be mostly attracted to older men because they're much more established and stable in life. That just naturally comes with an older man. Okay, on the other hand, men value beauty. Okay, and the thing about it is y'all looking at it as if he's trying to control her or some other things like that, or they're not compatible in a way because she can't understand it. Men don't want women that didn't been through what we didn't been through. So y'all saying she don't know nothing and they can't resonate with each other. Men like women who are as pure as possible because we like being leaders. We like teaching. We like showing things. So when we find younger women who aren't that much experienced, it turns a man on to be able to show her things. I don't know why you women act like it's creepy because you date all y'all on the panel and in the comments have dated older men. But
Facts.
now it seemed like you put a standard on how old. Once you're 21, you're grown. You can date whoever the hell you want to
Do
date
say.
once you turn 21. So I don't understand the reason why y'all say it's creepy is because y'all don't think like us. We're not looking at the same thing. You're looking at resources. We looking at beauty. Okay, and you're
Okay, let her
usually
tell
more
you why it's
finer when you're
creepy.
younger.
Well,
Okay,
let her
so
tell
when
you
you
why it's creepy.
You're right.
My daddy's 60. So I'm 46. I don't want nobody 60 nothing. So I have dated somebody that was about 10 years older than me, not 40.
Okay.
40, a 40-year age gap is crazy.
The sad part is that they'll shame Scottie, but they're not shaming the chick for choosing an older guy.
But see, the thing about it is that's why I say like when Jada was using Augustine, it was
August
freedom, it was
Alsina.
free, it was cool. But see, the
We
thing
didn't
about
even
it
know
is
about that though.
when y'all date younger men, we don't give a shit. Okay, we don't
No, we
care.
didn't even
Yep.
know.
We don't
Nobody
call
knew
it
about
weird.
that.
But when
No,
it
I
I
think
came
I
out,
understand that, but what
think
I'm saying is when the shoe is on the other foot, we don't care about what y'all do. If y'all get old as hell and y'all get y'all a young nigga, okay, how you a young nigga? If you can still pull young niggas, do your
Mm,
shit. We don't
nah, that
care.
ain't true.
But the
Y'all care.
minute we do it,
no,
it's
we don't.
creepy.
Tamia.
We
so.
don't
Mm-mm.
care.
I don't. I wouldn't say that it's creepy. I just don't agree with the whole age range. The age range you gave was 60 years old to a 23-year-old woman, right? I just don't agree with that. I don't see how any compatibility could be there, right?
Mm-mm.
We're not
And you
looking for
said that, wait, you
compatibility.
said you said that you're looking for beauty. So are you saying that it's not beautiful women that's your age out here?
A lot of relationships don't have to be built on compatibility. A lot of people get together for different reasons, and y'all having the same colors and y'all liking the same shows don't have to be that. And then y'all can learn to have those things.
Yeah, but she not as beautiful as she was 20 years ago. That's all I'm
Right.
saying. We're not saying that you're not beautiful. Yeah.
But they're right, but it's still beautiful women out here that's your age, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. So that in itself does like that disqualify what you said
It
because it's
doesn't,
still
because there you go trying to take away man's standards. You
no
can't take
but
away our standards and allow yourself to have yours. You
Exactly.
oh
have your standards. Why we
okay.
can't have ours?
I
The
just don't
law. This
understand.
is the law. The law states that when you are 21 years old, you are an adult. So
Yeah.
anything after 21 is ball game. How is it crazy?
Nah,
I don't get
it
that. Because
I
guess
just
what?
feel like
Guess
me
what?
That is
even
Guess
true.
at
what? If he was
30,
80, just say if he was 80 and she was 50, would it be a difference? If he was
huh?
80 and she was 50, would that be creepy?
Nah, cause then both
No,
of
Exactly.
y'all
It's the
old and
same
washed up, and
age
both of
gap.
y'all have had
no.
probably fair experiences in life. Like
Yes.
a 23-year-old woman having a 21-year-old woman haven't even experienced. She's not even experienced enough.
The sad part is that a lot of these 50-year-old women are struggling. They don't have their life together. So what's gonna be the difference from that girl that's in her 20s that don't have her life together, probably don't have no debt, but this 50-year-old coming with probably 100K in debt.
That's
And
what
if
we
you
like.
want somebody that
Okay?
you want,
This is what we
so
like.
you telling me you're not man enough to lead a woman that's your age?
You can't,
You can't. Why? Why you can't? You
because she
can't.
already experienced. What the
Maybe
what?
because
So look, what can I
listen,
tell a woman that did already done made it, baby?
Mm.
Where
you
can I
said
lead a
what?
woman that's already
My
got her
thing
shit
is
together? You
this.
can't
My
lead
thing
her
is
nowhere.
this. If you want to raise somebody, raise your children, raise your kids, your daughter. Like
Okay.
you're not trying to raise your woman. You're leading your woman.
Okay.
You tripping. Leading and raising is damn near the same thing. I gotta teach you things just like I gotta teach my kids. What are you talking
So
about?
check this out.
That's crazy.
What is okay, if I was leading my woman and teaching her things, what is that?
What do you mean? You're leading your
What I'm
woman.
asking you,
You're
if I'm
teaching her
teaching, if
things.
I meet a
Bro, this is
woman and I'm
crazy.
teaching, she's learning from me, I'm teaching her things, I'm guiding her the right way. What am I doing? That's the same thing you just said.
Right, you're leading a grown woman though, a woman that's your age,
No,
that's just
we're leading a
experienced as
scarred
you.
woman.
You want a lot of men. I'm
Oh,
not saying you because I
scar
don't
woman.
know you to judge you, right? Most older men want that younger woman so that they can manipulate her. They know for a fact what they're gonna get away with a girl that's extremely younger than them. They can't get over on that 40-year-old woman or that 35-year-old woman.
Newsflash: Scottie Pippen is 60, and if he did get that 23-year-old girl, guess who's gonna be able to manipulate a lot harder that 23-year-old woman because the ball is in her court and the spotlight is on Scottie. So if he does anything goofy or stupid, she's going to be able to be looked at as the victim. She's going to be able to milk Scottie like a goddamn cash cow. Come on now.
That they're gonna get over on a 23-year-old
Right,
young
and
woman.
that's why you're single. Because can't nobody get over on you. You just answered
Yeah,
your own question. You
So
answered
wait a
your own
minute.
that's
demise. Because
fine.
let
So
me
But
wait a
tell you
minute.
something. Let me tell you something, baby. Because obviously y'all have a lot to learn about men. Okay, men like to lead. We like to teach our woman things. If you are already scarred, I cannot teach you. So this is why we try to find younger before they meet all the niggas that
Okay,
did
wait
them
a
over,
minute.
You're
before they
right.
get jaded like older women.
You're
Okay,
but
right.
this
then
is
you
what we
come,
like.
then you
You cannot, I will not allow no women to sit there and badge a man about his standards. This is what we want, and ain't nothing y'all can do about it.
but that's fine.
We
I'm
don't do
not
this
trying
to
to
y'all.
change your standard.
We don't do this to y'all. When
That's
y'all
true.
have y'all stand, when you say I don't want a broke nigga, guess what niggas do? They get to the bag. When you say I don't want a fat nigga, nigga get to the nigga go to the
Jim.
gym. When you say you
Oh,
want to emotionally heal nigga, nigga go to
It's a lot of
counseling.
men
We
not in
do
the gym.
everything to accommodate
So
You
y'all,
niggas be
but y'all do
washed up. Hold
everything to
on.
badger what the we
I
like,
know she ain't
Can I
about
and it's
say
not
this
gonna work.
though?
hold on. You
It be
got
It's
niggas
not gonna
that's
work, baby.
washed up. It be niggas with multiple
washed
kids,
up.
multiple trauma, multiple going all the boy going on in their life, and then y'all go meet a young woman that ain't been through nothing.
Is this the same argument that he was making about y'all, which is why dudes don't want to deal with y'all at y'all washed up ages potentially as well?
And y'all go put all y'all bullshit, all y'all trauma onto that young woman, and then now she becomes that toxic
That's
old
not
that
true. That
y'all
don't
run
happen.
away from.
That don't happen.
That's
exactly.
Nope.
sad.
That
It's
don't
No,
happen.
it's
sad.
not
That's
sad because
majority of the
what's
time.
sad
That's what
is
y'all do.
okay. Well, let me guess. Well,
That's
let me
not
tell
true.
you what y'all do then. When a
That
man is
that's
faithful and he stay at home with the kids and he take care of his wife and all that, y'all wait 30 years in a motherfucking marriage to leave him and take half his. Is that fair?
Who?
Who?
You
How?
said the
That's who.
man
What he
is
doing?
Is that fair?
faithful. Wait a
Huh?
minute. What he doing? What he doing?
I'm saying, is it fair for the good? Now, she just gave an example for the piece of shit niggas that
Okay.
traumatize women. So let's talk about the
All
men
you
who
niggas are
actually are good
manipulating.
men who
What?
marry their wives, do good, don't cheat, do all that shit, and she wait till he get 46 to say I'm not happy, divorce him, take all his shit, and he left to rebuild his life.
That's the minority
How
of
about
women,
that one?
though.
Is that
We
fair?
gotta speak about the majority over the minority.
That is the majority.
That is
70% of marriages leave from y'all leaving us. That's the
exactly.
fucking majority.
After they didn't try to stay, after the wife didn't try to
Oh,
work it out
Oh, here
multiple
we go
different
with the
times,
excuses. I knew it was
after
coming.
imaginary excuses at that.
I
therapy,
knew the
after
fucking
You think
yes,
that's
excuses
an
was
leave,
coming.
excuse?
leave. Of course, you need to leave.
What else
Hey,
is
I'm
it?
gonna tell y'all some
Me
real.
personally, I'm
Most of
not
the
saying.
time, the reason why I don't like when y'all say that is because most of the time in a relationship or marriage, the man be fucking unhappy way before y'all know it, but we
So why
still
are you?
stay.
Yep,
We
and we don't
still
show it.
stay because we're
Why?
fucking more loyal than y'all. That's why.
Why? Get
Because we still
Hold
stay.
on.
There's not
We
that
be
much
unhappy,
loyalty in the
and
world.
that's
Why
what
are you
hurts so
staying
bad.
somewhere that you're not happy?
No, this is what
You're
hurts
not
so
happy
bad.
there.
It's about duty, man. Breaking things off don't make sense all the times. If we got our lives, finances, I got kids all wrapped into this thing, why would I break it off just for just some grass is green on the other side type of shit? It don't work like that all the time. He is right. We are way more loyal.
Why are
This
you
is what
there?
hurt us so bad because we be like, I've been unhappy and I suck this shit up because I'm doing this for us because I'm really locked in. But now you unhappy and you want to leave me and break us up. I could have left a long time ago. That's what make us
You should
mad
Then
have.
that's
because
what you
we
should
was
have done.
unhappy
That's what
first and
you
we
should
That's
stayed
have.
what you should
loyal.
have
That's
You
done.
messed
never
We
give a
up.
stayed
bitch.
loyal.
You never give a bitch the benefit of the doubt.
Man,
Once they show
y'all is
you,
That's
not
why
once
we
the
can't
bitch show you
trust
she
y'all.
don't want you, you leave.
That's why we can't
That's
trust
y'all
them.
not
that's on
loyal
you.
to us.
No trusting.
Y'all
That's
just
on
not
you.
loyal. Y'all
Ain't
loyal to
nobody
how
told
y'all
you to
feel.
stay.
Y'all loyal to how y'all
Okay,
feel.
now
And
hold
that's
on,
just
because that's not true that women are not loyal to men.
no, y'all
Women are
not.
very loyal
No,
to
y'all
men
not.
until
Men
we
be
not.
if the average married man could talk his mind, he will say, I've been unhappy for years. But I'm fucking comfortable. This who I picked, and
Mm-hmm.
this is who I'ma ride with.
Yeah.
Whatever come
So
with her,
wait a
come with
minute.
her.
So you think
This is
that's
how
loyalty?
men
That's
roll.
so
You think that's
stupid.
loyalty though?
That's stupid.
That
Somebody
is.
that's staying with you that's not
A
happy, you
motherfucker
think
that's
loyal?
willing to
Yes,
stay
that's
with
loyal.
you through thick and thin is yes, that's absolutely
Yes.
loyal like a mother.
No, no, no,
Yes.
no. Somebody that's willing to stick with you through thick and thin,
No
yes. But
one is
somebody
gonna
that's
love
willing to
you
stick with you,
unconditionally.
somebody that's willing to stick with you that's unhappy though.
That's ultimate form of loyalty because they're doing it outside of their emotions.
That's a different thing.
We do it all the time. And this
What I'm
is
saying,
why,
what I'm
and listen,
asking though,
and to
Mom,
tell
hold
you
on,
real
wait,
shit,
because you're gonna hijack it. Hold on. I'm asking, do you think loyalty means I'm staying here with you even though I'm unhappy? You think that's loyal?
That's the ultimate form.
do you think you're going to be with somebody for 40, 50 years and you're going to be happy the whole 40, 50 years?
No, I
No.
think you're gonna have periods of ups and downs,
Okay, so
but
you
I'm
just
talking
answered your
about.
question. Don't leave.
But no, Mom, you
That's
You
said
talking
bad.
about
men.
don't
We talking about women.
leave.
We
Yeah,
talking about men. You said
Yeah, we
men.
don't leave.
we don't.
Okay, listen. You said men are unhappy
Talking
because
about.
that
Hmm.
sounds like a long stretch of this thing, right?
Yeah,
So we've
it
been there
do
for
be.
40 years. You might have been unhappy for 20,
Hmm.
right? The latter
And we
part of
stick
this.
we stick it out.
And what I'm asking you is that you associate that with loyalty.
That is
That
loyalty. If a
is.
motherfucker accept you for who you is and take your that is fucking loyalty to its finest
No, no,
degree.
no,
What
no,
are you
no, no,
talking
no.
about?
Oh,
You
no.
changing the
What?
verbiage. You changing the
Yeah,
verbiage.
you know.
This is why a lot of the guys don't want to deal with these old heads because the comment. Let's say if a chick ain't got common sense but she young and she get older, the sense is going to really disappear, and you can tell with the way how she thinking. See, they think sometimes with time that they gain more knowledge and information. That's only if you got good people in your life, you got good men around you, or you just got good figures that actually think logically. But her, illogical.
What
I
the
want to
women
tell
the
That
women
you,
right there,
math don't
what
be
you
math.
said,
if
no, that what
anybody
you said was
decides
one
to
thing.
stay,
Actually,
But
not.
what you're saying is staying with somebody being unhappy. Unhappy. Let's stick with unhappy. Whatever make you happy. Maybe the sex, maybe whatever it is that's making you unhappy. I'm gonna stay with you for 20 years and
Uh-huh.
be unhappy.
Uh-huh.
You are associating that unhappiness with loyalty. Not I'm
It
sticking with you
is.
through thick and thin.
That's
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 sticking
stupid.
thin.
that's loyal.
Loyalty is sticking through when you ain't happy and then when you are happy. When don't look
Right.
like it's supposed to
But
look to
not
you and you
long
still
stretches
stick
of
it through,
unhappiness
that's
though.
called
This
loyalty,
woman
ma'am.
goofy.
And it's
But not
obvious that you
long
No,
don't
that
have
stretches,
any.
not
sounds.
20
It's
years
not.
of
It's
It's
obvious
unhappiness.
you
not
don't have any
loyalty.
loyalty
It's
and you
That's
not
have a problem
misery.
with
loyalty
what I just
because
said.
doing that,
No, that's
that's
misery,
just
Ma.
stupidity.
She's trying to piggyback misinformation.
That's misery. That's stupidity.
And you over there sipping on that bottle like you sucking on a cow nipple. Come on.
It's misery. You stick it with somebody
That's
that you
not
don't like, and
loyalty.
you still not loyal to this person.
Not for
You
no
just
long
stand in
stretch
a
of time.
relationship to say that you're married,
No,
but you
you're not.
still cheating. You
No, you're
still
not.
cheat. Once you cheat, the loyalty
Men
goes
are
out the
just
window.
more realistic. Well, you know
No,
when let
no,
me tell
no.
you
But you
this.
Y'all,
said that it's
now you
Men
just
are
loyalty.
said
It's
way
don't make
more
no
stupidity to
realistic,
sense.
and I'm gonna
stay
tell
in
you why.
something that you. Go ahead.
When I'm gonna tell you why men are way more realistic when it
Come
comes to
on.
that aspect.
Come on.
Because when a man
Black men
loves
are more
you and
realistic.
ain't looking right, and we get to the point where we're unhappy about certain things,
Mm-hmm.
we be so motherfucking in love that we'll fool ourselves to hoping it's gonna get back to when we fell in love, and we be chasing that shit like a high. This is why we don't leave. But y'all, on the other hand, get to the point where y'all get cooked in y'all mind and say, you know what? I just can't take it no more.
Yep.
I'm not willing to keep going on, and I got to go. And then you wind up going to another motherfucker that do the same shit. Leave him, you find another one, he do the same shit. You leave him, you find another one, he do the same. So by the time you get my age and you want me to date your 40-year-old scarred ass after 50 niggas and scarred you, no, you tripping.
And you want a 23-year-old young woman to date you, your old
And
scarred
and
ass,
you not
correct?
scarred.
Your
No, I'm
old
not scarred.
scarred ass. You
I'm
want
not
a
scarred at all.
23-year-old woman to
How did
date
you
you.
make it and didn't get
I'm not
scarred?
scarred at all.
How did you make it without getting scarred? Hold on,
This
let me
is
get my pen
crazy.
and
I
paper.
was scarred. You mean I've been down the ropes before, but I ain't scarred no more.
That isn't fair.
So
Like
why do you think
that's
how are
crazy.
you not scarred and all the women are? That's our
Because I'm gonna
age.
tell you
We
this.
all
The
scarred.
reason why I say this is this. Because for a couple reasons. For one, a lot of women be capping. They don't go to counseling. That's number one. A lot of motherfuckers just get on the web and get to talking.
And have
Bitch, you ain't
mental
going no
issues.
counseling. You just lying for the internet. That's
Yeah.
number one.
Yeah.
Number two, even if you go to counseling, if you cannot look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself where you fucked up at, that counseling don't even matter. It starts here with yourself in the mirror. A lot of people, and women in particular, cannot accept accountability. They can talk about everything else except for what's wrong with them. When you point out something that's wrong with them, they start deflecting, they start going and moving the goalposts. It's everything but what the you ask them to do when you
Hey,
trigger their
Patrice.
emotions. And then on top of that, a woman is an emotional being. Okay. So one thing you don't have
She asked
control
you
over.
about you though, mom. She
No.
asked you, are you scarred?
While
You
he doing
said
all the stuff
you
he say
talking
women be
about
doing,
what women
deflecting.
is. She asked you.
This is because I'm trying to land a plane here, and I'm trying to tell you because of me. I answered your question already in the
Yeah. He
beginning.
said
I
in the
said I done the
past.
work and I've healed on
Yeah.
myself. I said I was
So
broken.
it's
I
not
told
So
you
do
possible
you
for
I
think
women to
that
do
was.
that.
But
healing
what I'm saying
wait,
is
do you
this:
think that
when you
healing
get
is a process that stops?
Man, what the
yeah, once you get happy, what the else you got to heal from? See, that's how you know your ass ain't healed. If you constantly got to
exactly? This
keep
woman
healing, you
crazy.
fucking broken.
This woman crazy.
That's what I'm
Boy,
trying to
that's funny.
understand. At what
Crazy as
point can
hell.
you have glory from your fucking hard work? Why the do I always got to be
Right.
sad and working on myself?
Oh
Right.
Why
my
do I have
You
to
don't
do
god.
that
gotta
if I'm
always
already
I
be
happy?
definitely
sad.
it definitely comes a point where you're completely healed for sure.
That bang is sad. That's the problem. She need to work on that bang or some other shit because I can tell she got some internal trauma or something.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
Like,
it ain't
why the
Maul.
do I got to constantly be in
Maul is
counseling?
not
I got
completely
it. I
healed.
know what to do. I
Keep
figured it out.
stay on the
Mom
line
fucked
to me and
up.
you'll see. You'll see.
What the see? This is how you know
And it's
when
purple
motherfuckers don't go
now.
to
Stay
counseling because
tuned.
you don't even believe you can heal. You talking about do you
No,
believe
yes,
that
I
you can
do. No.
man?
I'm asking you, do you believe that you're healed and everybody else is not?
Absolutely. No,
The
I
way you
didn't
be
say
going off on
everybody
here.
else is not.
No, you said the women are not.
What I'm saying is the majority of the
Mm.
women are not. And if I'm lying, why in the ain't nobody picking y'all? I ain't the only man in the world. Ain't none of y'all got no boyfriend. So I can't be the only
Mom,
man thinking
hold
like
on.
this. I can't
Hold
be.
on.
What
Wait
the
a
are
hold
you
on.
talking about?
Hold on,
I,
hold on.
He
Because
got a
this is a
point.
but
lot of
you
You
men
but
on
act
here
like
you
that's not.
everybody got a wife and a husband but
are
me and
you
y'all.
married?
No,
Do
that's
you
how
have
you're
a do you
acting.
have some
Why they always flip it around? Are you married? No, y'all the one that's actually seeking it. Maul is living his life how he want to live it, but women actually want to be in relationships. They're complaining about it.
someone at home though? Are you single? What's your
Come
Yes,
on.
relationship
I'm
status?
baby. Listen. So I just want to say this, right? Because
Here
for
you
some
go.
reason y'all throw that at men like
I
it
asked you
holds
a
power.
simple
No, we
question.
asking
The
a
simple
question.
question is, I don't have nobody, okay? But guess what? Let me give you some game
They
because
gonna
y'all
laugh
laughing,
about
but
that.
I'm
Yeah.
finna Uno reverse on y'all goofball ass. Check this out, right? I can marry somebody tomorrow. Can you marry somebody tomorrow?
Ooh.
I wouldn't.
You
Even
can't.
if the opportunity
You
presented
can't.
itself,
You
I wouldn't.
cannot.
I
There
wouldn't.
Why do
are
I
you
a
wouldn't
think?
just
there
Why do
marry a
you
are a
man.
think that?
plethora of women in
Oh
my
That
lineup
fit
that would
his.
love to be my wife.
Yep.
All I
Yep.
And
gotta
why
do is
you
say the
not
word.
marrying them though?
Do
He
you
don't want
have that?
to.
why you not
Why you
marrying
not
them?
marrying them?
Do you have that?
The sad part is that they don't have the candidates that they're looking for. See, he actually got chicks that could fit wife status. He just know it's not smart. They don't even have the guy that will be considered a husband to them.
Why you not
I
marrying
asked
them?
why
Because
you.
I don't want to. I'm
Okay,
Why
single.
do you think we're not exercising
Okay?
the
so
same option? You think
You
we
don't.
not because we don't
You don't have it.
have the
You
option?
don't.
You don't.
Because if you did, you would be married.
Even
It's
if
over
a
with.
man met me
That's
at,
not true.
I wouldn't get married to a man just because he want to marry me.
You know how
I need
dumb
to
that.
want to marry my
Listen,
husband just as much as he want to
listen, let me
marry
tell
me.
you
You
something.
because you only
So
found
that's
them.
The
just me.
man that you want don't want your ass. That's why you're not married. Okay? The
Oh,
women that I have on my corner, they
I don't
willing
know.
to do
I don't know
whatever the
why
I want them to
you.
do
Ma,
Not
as
you
long I
telling
just
me
gotta say the
about
word.
me.
I just gotta say the
Ooh.
word. That's all I gotta do is say the word.
I
And
don't
I'm
know
married.
where you got this horn from that
I
you be
can have a
tooting for
polygamous
yourself.
Not
lifestyle.
you
I
telling
can
me
marry
about
two.
me.
I can marry three.
I don't
I
know
can
where you
marry
got
four.
this from
I
that you be
choose
tooting for
not to.
yourself.
Can you do that?
Mom,
Nope.
where you
No.
buy that horn from that you be tooting for yourself?
No, you
When you be
cannot
tooting
do
your
that.
own horn. Where you buy that? Target. They sell at Target.
You cannot
Five
do that.
Below. Where they sell the
That's
That's
the
little horn
because
that
difference.
you tooting for
There are
yourself?
way more
men's
good
supposed
women
to
in the world than
propose.
there are
Men
men, lady.
choose
Yeah.
their wife. That's why we can't
Ma'am,
do that.
there are
But
way
if we
more
was
good
able,
women
if
in
we
the
was out
world
here
than there
getting
are
down on
good
one
men.
knee, of
Hey,
course we
listen,
could.
I got 5 baby mamas and I can find a wife before both of y'all.
That don't even hold on. She said if they were out here getting down on one knee, that still don't make sense because you would have to still qualify to the guy that you getting down on one knee for. Maybe that man would say no to you. See, a lot of women they think that they qualify for all guys because they got that cat because they know any dude will sleep with them. But when it comes down to taking you, in as my wife to say that I'm going to be forever with you, a lot of them don't qualify for that. That's why a lot of them are just having sex now, and they don't have the option. They just have the option of the guy who want to f them, which makes them think that they have the husband option.
Find a husband.
How you know?
I know
Okay.
I can. I got him on
Yeah,
deck right now.
but
I'm
what are
saying,
you?
All I
Who
gotta
would
do is
but
say the word.
who
who ain't done it?
who
You
would be
ain't
your
got. You
wife
ever
though?
been
What type of
married?
woman would that be?
What?
What type of woman would be your wife?
What does it matter?
What
So
you get?
listen,
What I'm
right?
saying?
So listen, right? So there are still women out here who still love alpha men, right?
For sure.
They still like the covenant of a man. They still want to be in the presence of a man, right?
Yeah.
And so with the way I built myself up in all ways possible to the best of my ability, I have given myself the options of where there are women that's willing to be whatever the I need them to be. All I gotta say is the word.
Hey,
So it's not like I'm single because I have to be. I'm single because I want to be. Right now, I'm chasing some. I got my. I don't. I honestly, and not to be on just sound like on no big dog. I just feel like a woman, the energy that I have to put into a relationship, I don't have that energy right now because I'm chasing some other. I want my next relationship to be my last. And throughout my experience of failing so many times, I know exactly how to make my woman happy right now.
mm,
I just don't have the time right now.
I feel
But
that.
once I choose this woman,
Okay.
watch what I tell you. I'm gonna tell you, it's
Okay,
gonna be
so let
up.
me tell you this.
I
Nothing is
respect
wrong
that
with what you just said, right? Nothing's wrong with it. The issue is, why do you think that that's only an option for you? Why do you think the women are single? Why can't we be single because we want to be?
because a man automatically helps you. He automatically elevates you. What are you talking about? You get with the right man who has the right resources, your life quality is better. It doesn't work the same with us. If you get with us, our lives become harder now because we have to work harder to make sure that you're happy as well and everything is taken care of. Your life is going to instantly be better. That's why it's different.
Okay, because there's a difference. There's a difference in dynamic with men and women, right? Women naturally are nurturers, they're naturally loving, and they're naturally built for commitment and families. Okay. And so this is something that they naturally want. They naturally want to have a family. Okay. What happens is when you experience so many bad things, it steers you away from
That
that.
nigga called him a
So when a
goofball.
woman says that I don't want to be in a relationship and I'm cool with being single, to a man that just sound like you didn't up too
Yeah.
many times and you didn't give it up.
Yeah.
Because a woman, now men are different. We seed spreaders. We're not the same. We're built the same, built different. I mean,
Cause
and
that's why
so
I'm single. Cause
and
I don't
so
want to
this
be
is
with a
why.
seed spreader.
But see, the thing about it is this is why
All men are
in
designed
nature
to.
women always
Goofy.
question why the hell can't you just stop this? Because this is how we built. Y'all not built that way. And the sooner y'all realize that we are two different beings, we will get along better. We understand women. We
No, we
understand
do
that you are an
too.
emotional being. There's nothing you can do to stop that. So as a man, as a leader, as a provider, as your husband, I have to know how to navigate those feelings because that's something naturally that you just can't control. You're a female and you're gonna be emotional. So I cannot be delusional as a man and think that I'm gonna get with any woman and not have to deal with her emotions to some sort of degree. We understand that. But when it comes to a woman understanding the biology of a man, it's like, oh, you have no discipline. You need to pray. You a
Never
hoe.
enough.
You know,
It's
this is
never
how
enough.
we built. Even if we don't, and I say this all the time, all
This
men
is how
don't
you're
cheat.
built.
All men don't
Right.
Yeah,
cheat,
all men don't.
but all men will cheat. And
That's a
y'all
good
act
one.
like y'all don't understand that. It's not, it has
No,
Y'all
I
do
nothing to do,
understand
understand.
that.
That's
it
why we
has
I
nothing to
single.
do
understand
with
that.
And
For
discipline.
that's
real.
why we
It has
single. I
nothing to
understand
do
that
with
I
too.
discipline.
understand
It's just
that.
how we are wired. And so you
Listen,
might
I
have,
understand that.
and this is why I say a lot of you women out here have good men. Y'all have good men, good stand-up men, and you leave him for cheating. That's his nature. Not saying to be disrespectful, because that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that is the wrong reason to leave a man, a good man. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, good
Because
one.
you can be a good woman, but you might have a emotional wreck sometime. But we understand it. We take the good out of y'all and try to exit the fucking bad.
That
We
is
know,
true.
okay, I got a woman. She cooked, she clean, she got good
You're gonna
sex,
prioritize
she
that.
on point, she go to the gym, she
Yeah.
do all that, but
You're
the
gonna
mouth
prioritize
is
it.
kind of reckless.
Yep.
We will suck that up
Yep.
because you got so much other good shit to replace your badass attitude.
Yep.
This is why y'all say all the hoes women, all the hoes getting married, because hoes know how to treat men. Yes, they got mouth, but they come with more good than bad.
I can't
It's what
fact
I'm
check
telling
that,
you.
but
The good girls, they don't know how to do because they've been good too long. They
A
don't know how to.
bitch,
I can't
hold
fact
on,
check
That's
fact
what.
because
check
I'm
that
gonna
one.
refer to him as a bitch, right? A bitch that don't know how to watch her mouth and respect you should never be able to get commitment from you. What are we talking about here?
I'm gonna leave it right here. Y'all just heard what she just said. A chick that can't watch her mouth shouldn't be able to get commitment. She talked real reckless, but I guess guarantee you she would want a guy to take her serious. But look how she just used her verbiage, and it sounded like she would be considered a hood chick. But guess what? A guy would have to look past that and say, you know what, you got other great qualities. I'm not gonna hold that against you. That's how we can flip that one back on her. There's a lot of qualities that these women have. To them might not be a problem, but to a guy would be a problem. But guess what? That guy's not going to overemphasize on that because guess what? He might be looked at as controlling. He want to change me. He don't want me to be like this. No, that man trying to make you better. But guess what? But for him not to look like a narcissist or a controlling asshole, he's going to just try and focus on all the good qualities and just say, you know what? It's just a woman being a woman. I'm going to let her be. I'm going to let her do her thing. This is where the delusion come in at. This is where the delusion come in at. I think I did say I'm going to leave it right here. So this is where the delusion comes in at when it comes down to modern women standards. Men have been re-engineered, which I think everybody's been re-engineered. But men have really been re-engineered to where you got the provider man, compensated, got the emotional man for the toxic masculinity, and you find out that you really don't like either one of them. So why should a man even take a chick serious if you don't even know what you want? Why should I present myself to be a way that you say you want, but you really don't want it? And you're gonna end up leaving it anyway. That's why you shouldn't change for any of these females. Because they're going to end up disliking the person that they change you into. You better off staying the same, and the one that just clings to you, that'll be the one for you. If she just clings to all your changes, that is the one to stay with you because she ultimately loves you. And whether it's real or fake love, like what they were trying to say, oh, you're staying Why would you stay even if you're not happy? It's duty. That's the ultimate form of loyalty. If you still staying, and let's say you might look at me side eye sometimes, but you still gonna do the right things by me because you know what's the greater good, I'm still gonna appreciate you for that. Because we ain't gonna like each other all the time. It is what it is. They're just humans. Like, what are we talking about? Well, I say you have women that try to argue these points and like they just can't see the logic side of it. And maybe they're not meant to. Maybe it's designed like this to where we won't really fully understand each other. And maybe now with this information age or the social media itself, the internet, we're hearing too much of each side. I think mystery is a beautiful thing sometimes. There's a lot of things you ain't gonna never be able to prove. You ain't gonna never be able to prove God or Jesus exists, but you still believe. So damn near the same way with relationships a lot of the time. I think sometimes they end up knowing too much, which F's them up. But I will say this, once you get with your girl, you do have to teach her reality. If you care about her, you will teach her reality. Because if you're not there anymore, let's say you go before her, you would want her still to be able to navigate through life. So I rather women live in the reality than the fantasy. But that's only meant to be given to someone who you actually care about. Everybody else is going to be in a fantasy world. But for the one that's close to you, I think that's when a woman has to, like, when she cling on to a guy, even if it be her father, the reality has to be taught at that point in time, because that's the only thing that's really going to help them navigate through life, because life can be vicious. And we're not in a time period where women are just get the privilege to live in a fantasy, to where they're just around only the women. They're not being raised with the men. And then they get picked by a guy and then they go through life with that guy. It's not like that anymore. It's too much meshed together. So you're seeing too much shit. That's another part of the problem. There's no real separation anymore. But it's so many variables we can say. I do want to say Macmaal was cooking. Shout out to Macmaal. He always deliver. I'm not going to lie, man. I've been appreciating Macmaal takes for a while. Definitely hoping I can get on a live with him. But we were just on a live the other night on a channel called Red Pill Crip. We were on that live together. So for sure, man, definitely want to do some more live collaborations with Macmaal, because he spit a lot of facts, man. I ain't mad at it. This shit was entertaining for sure. But I'll have this link. It's not on YouTube, so y'all gonna have to travel somewhere else to get it. But make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all follow Not the Shop Podcast, which is the YouTube channel link. And make sure y'all follow his Facebook as well. But make sure y'all like the video, comment below. This your guy JayBReacts. And until next time, y'all, peace.